Aries, these are your cards. Alright, Aries. The first thing I notice is the lack of cups for November for you. So, the overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles. She's staring at that pentacle. Mind on your money and your money on your mind. In week one, for week one, we have the Two of Swords. It's a choice. Or this or that thinking. And I always remember the well-known tarot reader saying, there is a third option. There are two small islands and a bigger island behind her. So she has a third option, or you can always, my take on it is you can always combine your options and see if you can take from both. A little bit from each one to make a third, or combine all three and see if you have a fourth, or however you want to do it. There are many choices. And the sun has come out during your reading, so yay. The sun is shining on you, Aries, as always, and especially with Neptune and Pluto going into your sign. Neptune and Saturn going into your sign in the new year. My apologies. Pluto is staying in Aquarius for the next 18 years, at least. And then in week 2, you have Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. Balance. He's got the scales in his hands, and as he gives to one person, maybe he's already given to the other, and he's like, it's your turn now to get. So perhaps it's the universe's way of balancing with you, Aries. It's been a while since I think you've had anything really major going on. I mean, the last major thing was the eclipses recently. Yeah, you guys were the most recent, if I'm not mistaken. The most recent, yeah. North Node and South Node, you and Libra on your axis. In week 3, you have the Tower and the Page of Swords, but the Tower stands out. Maybe you get a shock about something you're curious about. Quick change. Yeah, the Tower it looks terrible, but it's not. It's just cool to have in the middle of the reading like that, so. But the Page of Swords is maybe you learn that you can, thing that you're curious about, you can actually do it. And it's easy for you to do it. Maybe it's easy for you to make money. Easier than you thought, and you're shocked by that and what you find out. It's a good shock. It feels like a minor shock, because the reading is pretty sweet. In week 4, you have the Queen of Clarity. I always love this card because not only is it an air card, and I happen to be an air sign, but I just love how she has her sword up but her hand out. Yeah, I'll hear you. But if I don't like what you're saying to me, that sounds like an Aries thing to me. It should be an Aries card. That's you, Aries. You're the Queen of Swords. You're like, come forward, but don't mess with me, because I will get you. No problem. That's definitely an Aries way. The overall energy of the Queen of Pentacles, yeah, it might be about your money, protecting it, keeping it safe. Let's see what the clarifiers bring. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, as always. Oh, and the Tower is Scorpio card, which you and Scorpio share Pluto. Mars, you share Mars. Pluto is Scorpio's planet, but originally it was Mars. And so you and Scorpio share Mars. So, yeah, usually there's always a Scorpio around an Aries or vice versa. All right, let's see what the clarifiers bring. Aries, these are your clarifiers. Aries, your overall energy is the Knight of Cups. So here are your cups. An offer of love. Who knows? In week 1, clarifying the Two of Swords is the Two of Pentacles. Juggling, balancing. Balancing coming up again. Libra is on your axis, so meaning you and Libra are on the same axis, so it's your opposite sign, and you might be thinking about balance a lot. Trying to weigh your options, weigh your decisions before. Libra likes to be about weighing the options before making a choice, and Aries is about going ahead, rushing in, making the decision. So perhaps you're trying to weigh the pros and cons and be like your opposite sign right now to see what is the best course of action. Nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing to try to do. You know, Aries is smart enough to know that they should try something else to see if that might also work. So good on you. In week 2, it's the Two of Swords. Again, clarifying the Six of Pentacles. So maybe you're trying to make, clearly something about balance. And a choice is connected. You're trying to find the balance in a choice that you have to make. Because they're basically repeating. The Two of Swords, you have the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance. And with the Six of Pentacles, which is about balance, you have the Two of Swords. So, you don't even need me. You can read the cards yourself. With the Tower and the Page of Swords, you have the Six of Cups. Maybe it's something about your past, nostalgia. You find out something about something from your past, which is a surprise. Something about your past is a surprise. Something you are curious about, you learn. Page of Swords is about communication, knowledge, curiosity. So you learn something about your past that's surprising. It's shocking. But not devastating. It doesn't feel devastating. It's just surprising. And then in week 4, you have the Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. So it's clarity in your work. You see clearly for the first time something about your work and working hard that makes you you see something clearly for the first time about hard work, or you see clearly for the first time what you need to do while you're working hard, or perhaps working hard is not necessarily the best way to go, working smart. You get some clarity about hard work. Maybe it pays off finally or something. And the overall energy of the Knight of Cups is, you're feeling better. You're feeling balanced. You're feeling happier because you are looking at all the options and not just rushing like you normally do, because sometimes when we go away from how we normally operate, it actually makes us feel better, feel more relief. Like we are opening our minds. Yeah, it opens one up. And I believe that Aries is going to be opened up a lot with Neptune and Saturn going into your sign for the next few years. Thank you for watching. I love you and see you again. Please like and subscribe.